Hey guys, Sri Lankan Sammy, how are you doing today? It is a beautiful, beautiful Wednesday morning. It is 6 a.m. Look at this. And listen to that. This is what I have every morning. Every morning. It is crazy loud. You should hear what it's like at like 5 o'clock, 5:30 in the morning when the sun is coming up. And it is cloudy and overcast today. Hopefully, I won't get caught in the rain. So today, I'm going to do a quick video about what it is I do every day. How do I live my semi-retired life? I call it my retired life, but it is semi-retired. I am working. So I'm going to talk about that. I do want to say thank you to everybody who is watching, liking, sharing, commenting. Please, I am asking for a little bit of help to support me. If you could watch one of the videos, commercials, one of the ads, one of the pop-ups, because what that does is that you're not giving any money. The advertiser pays me, and what I can do is I can earn ad revenue. And what I'm hoping to do eventually, when my channel gets bigger and bigger and bigger, is to donate that money to charities, to the people of Sri Lanka. I don't need it. I don't need that money, but it can definitely help some people. So it's not like it's my own money. It's money that I'm getting from advertisers. It's somebody else's money. Anyway, I'm just headed over to the bakery this morning. I have a craving for some, maybe not a sweet roll, but maybe a roti bun or something like a fish bun or something like that, or a chicken roti or a samosa or something like that. My mouth is watering just thinking about it. So I'm heading over to Pereira and Sons, which is the local place over there. Anyway, what do I do in a day? Well, as most of you may or may not know, I have spent the last 13 years in South Korea teaching English and working with executives, senior executives. What they like to do is they want to improve their English speaking skill or maintain their current English speaking skill. So what I do is I just have casual conversation with them. Now, I work for a company that is a recruiter, and they post jobs and I apply for those jobs, and based on my experience and my skill level, they sell me to the student. Now, because I've been working with them for a long time, I am quite popular, and because I do work very well, and I'm a good teacher. I have lots of experience, and plus my age and my education level and my experience in Korea makes me desirable by senior executives. You know, in the past, prior to COVID, 2 of my students were the group CEO at Samsung, CEO, LG, the phone company, Bank of Korea, the director, the senior guy. Most of my students, 90%, are executives. Now, I do have some training classes that I'm doing, and I'm also teaching a pilot project with young students. And then I just started with another company where I teach, well, I don't teach, I do interview prep. Now, hopefully it doesn't get too loud out here, okay? I do interview prep with children who are interviewing at high-end kindergartens and schools, private schools. Actually, the road's quite empty, and I'm assuming that's because there's no fuel. But I'm going to talk about that later on my Friday news updates. Hopefully it's not too loud and you guys can hear me. So anyway, so I do these interview prep, which is really easy to do. Now, what does my day look like? Well, because I'm here in Sri Lanka, the time zone difference is 3.5 hours. So I just finished, it is now 6:30 in the morning for me, but it is 10 a.m. in South Korea. So I have just finished 2 hours worth of classes. I had a class at 6:30 till 7:30 and 7:30 till 8:30 in South Korea. But, which means I have to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning, my time. Now I have 2-hour break, and then I will teach another class for an hour. Then I have an 1.5-hour break. And I will teach another class for 2 hours. And then I have a bunch of nighttime classes that run sometimes till 7 p.m. my time, 11 p.m. South Korea. But I overall work about 40 hours a week, Monday to Friday, between South Korea time, Sri Lanka time, 3 a.m. and 7 p.m. But what else am I gonna do? This is the same thing that I did when I was during COVID in South Korea. I worked my ass off. If you're watching my videos from 2 years ago, I decided to work 2 part-time jobs, 12 hours a day. I would leave home at 8:30 in the morning and not come home till 9:30 at night. Why? Because there was nothing else to do. Why come home at 4 o'clock when I can't go out anywhere? I can't do anything. I have to stay home because of COVID. Well, here's the same thing. I can't do anything. I can't go out anywhere because there's no fuel. There's nothing to do. So, what am I doing? Well, I'm saving up my money and transferring here to Sri Lanka to invest in term deposits that are paying over 20%. 3-month term deposit, 21%. I just looked at it this morning. Now, not all my money is coming here because I only need enough to live, right? Like daily expenses. So I'm keeping a lot of it in South Korea. Luckily that because I have multiple citizenships, permanent residences, I can open bank accounts in Canada, South Korea, Sri Lanka, and very easy. And invest as well. These interest rates are only applicable to locals, citizens. So here's my day. I get up at today, for example, 15 minutes before my class, 2:45 a.m. I teach a class from 3 till 4. I had an hour break. I went back to bed. Taught from 5 till 6. It's now 6:30 a.m. and I don't have another class till 8:30ish. So another 2 hours. So what I would have done normally is I would have taken a nap or I would have worked out. But because I have a craving, what is going on? It's someone's car alarm. I may cut off the video and come back to it on the way back. It's just so noisy around here. You can hear that. All right, so I'm gonna cut it off now and come back to you guys in a little bit. As you can see, everyone's on bicycles. Everyone is on bicycles. It's only this car. Let's just walk past it and then, oh no, it's this building. All right, so that sound is gone. So everybody's waiting for the bus. And you can see this bus right here is packed. Look at this. This is a government bus. Look at how packed it is. Now it is a morning bus or everything. Like, come with it. And you can see the bus there is just packed with people. We have a maid, not a maid. We have a cook that comes once every couple of days. I'm just watching where I'm walking. We have a a cook that comes every couple of days, and she was late a couple days ago, and she was saying, oh, I'm so sorry, there was no bus. She was waiting and waiting and waiting for the bus to come. It never came. So the red buses are the government buses. These buses are the private buses. So they as well are not available anywhere because there's no fuel. So you see one coming here behind me. They're private. The red buses are the public government-run buses, and the blue and white ones are the private buses. Anyway, so I'm walking past the gas stations here. There's no, this one is not open, and this one up here is also not open. But the lineup is huge. Everyone's lined up, even though the government started a program. I'm going to talk about that on my video, on my Friday video, so join me for that one later. I'll talk about it later. Anyway, so 8:30, I would do that. Then what would happen? Then I would have breakfast, coffee, fruit, whatever, and then I would get ready for my afternoon classes, which go for sometimes 2 to 3 to 4 hours back to back. And then I have my evening classes. So my evening classes are the ones where, you know, executives one-on-one. Those are the ones where I will excuse me, I will need to you know, focus on those ones. Those ones go from like 4 p.m. to like 7 or 8 p.m. So once I finish those, my day is done. I'll have dinner, play video games, go to bed early. And I do that, you know, 5 days a week. Some days I have a little bit of a longer break, and some days I don't. Like today I have a long break. Thursday and Friday are my busy days. Monday is my slow day. Tuesday is a kind of busy day. Wednesday is a slow day. Thursday and Friday, Thursday 50-50, Friday busy. And then I do makeup classes. Like if a student misses a class or anything, I have to rebook it. You can see the lineup of cars back here, the tuk-tuks, all waiting for fuel. Anyway, and then weekends, I don't really do anything. I go shopping, you know, food shopping or whatever, relax. There's nowhere to go. You can only really walk. So that's what I'll do. I'll walk where I have to go. Just, you know, go out shopping with Desmond. Sunday, just relax, watch movies, cook, eat, do what you have to do. Anyway, I'm just gonna hop in here and pick up some amazing breakfast. Let's see what we got here. Look, you can see all the great foods in there. So I'll be right back. Guys, yeah, so I picked up 2 chicken roti. So it's roti rolled over into a chicken. So anyway, I'm gonna finish up this video just by saying that my work day is basically really simple. I sit in front of a computer and I do nothing. I prep my class, I find the material I'm going to talk about, I read the lesson plan, and then I teach it. I get paid to do that. So basically at the end of my day, I eat and I go to bed early because I have to get up early the next day. And the weekends, I don't really do much. This weekend, I'm hoping to plan to get out. Last weekend, I went to the Negumbo fish market, which was, you know, a big thing for me to do. But I need to get out and do more walking around. Look at this bus just barreling down. Gotta watch out for those buses, man. They are crazy. So I'm just walking, I'm not walking home, I'm walking back out to the main road just to see what it's like out there and take a look around. And I'm gonna do one more video. I'm gonna do my news video on the way back. So keep an eye out for that. And we're going to talk to everybody later. SriLanka Sammy, I'm out. Komada? Mondai? Hey. So everybody's so friendly. That's the other beautiful thing. All right, guys, be safe, be happy, be healthy. SriLanka Sammy, I'm out.